in my mind, na ndio nilisema heri nichelewe miaka 2 lakini nijipange vizuri, ndio hizi miradi tukianzisha tuweze kuhakikisha kwamba tunazikamilisha. Na mimi sitaenda muda mrefu, mimi nitarudi hapa tena baada ya mwaka mmoja, nikuje nionane na nyinyi macho kwa macho, mniulize, wewe rais, ulianzisha hii barabara haijakamilika, ama ulianzisha hii mradi haijakamilika, mimi nitawaeleza vile tutaendelea.
Asante sana rais kwa kutukaribisha mahali hapa. Majina naitwa Dennis Mwicha, na swali yangu ni moja. Tumekusikia mara kwa mara umeuliza viongozi waweze kuacha siasa kwa sasa ndio waweze kuangalia mambo ya maendeleo. Uko na ujumbe gani kwa viongozi wa Ukambani, sana sana wale walio kwenye upinzani, kuhusu kushirikiana na serikali yako kufanya maendeleo? Pengine swali la pili, tulikusikia siku ya mashujaa ukisema Ukambani itatoka kwa siasa za Vomwe na Vayetwa na vile vile ukasema Wakamba watatoka kwa hiyo siasa ya Njangendu. Uko na mpango gani haswa wa kuhakikisha kwamba Wakamba wanaona maana ya uongozi wako?
Asante sana Dennis. Na sasa mimi nauliza, kwani kila mtu anaitwa Dennis hapa Ukambani? Umeona huyu mungwana anaitwa Dennis, huyu mungwana anaitwa Dennis, nani mwingine anaitwa Dennis hapa tena? Andrew. So mimi nataka uelewe ya kwamba siasa kwa muda mrefu imechezwa katika uwanja wa ukabila, imechezwa kwa kufuatilia sio sera, you know, sio mtu anasimama anasema mimi naona tuende mbele, tufanye hii, tufanye hii, tufanye hii, tufanye hii. Na ndio unaona saa zingine watu wananikosoa kwa sababu mimi nilisimama na nikawaambia Wakenya nitafanya hii, nitafanya hii, nitafanya hii, nitafanya hii. So wananiuliza, wewe bwana, ulisema utafanya hii, ulisema utafanya hii. Ndio unaona hata watu wa upinzani au watu wanajaribu kupingana na mimi, they cannot put together a plan. Unaona watu wanazunguka one time, kasongo, hawezi kukuambia anything useful because they don't want to be held to account. I am ready to be held to account. Mimi nilisema nitatoa watu kwa CRB, Credit Reference Bureau. Kulikuwa na watu zaidi ya milioni 7 walikuwa kwa CRB. Hiyo ni kweli ama si kweli? Leo there is nobody in CRB. We have removed them, we have transferred them to Hustler Fund. Hustler Fund today is lending money to 2 million Kenyans every month. Are we together? It is a commitment I made and I am willing to answer. Number 2, I told the people of Kenya I am going to implement a housing program. Today, a housing program is going on in Kenya. I told the people of Kenya, number 3, that I'm going to change the way we deliver universal health coverage. We are going to change it. Today, I have passed 4 new laws. Today, SHA is different from NHIF. I made a commitment that we are going to change our savings culture. Today, NSSF today has collected twice the money they have collected in 60 years because I made a commitment and I keep to my commitment. That is how, Dennis, that is how you change a country. When leaders can be held to account. I am open to Kenyans criticizing me, you know, telling me you have not kept your promise here, you have not kept your promise here. That is fine, you know. But there are people who do not have a plan. They don't have a plan. They don't have a vision for the country. They just talk, you know, and they think just by talking, insult this guy, insult that guy, shout here, shout there, and then you think we are going to move the country forward. And let me tell you, Dennis, the biggest problem we have in Kenya is not money. It is leadership. period. Leadership. That is what makes the difference between success and failure. Leadership. I will give you an example. Korea and Kenya 60 years ago were the same in every aspect. We had the same GDP per capita, same. In fact, Kenya was 80 US dollars, Korea was 79. Today, and Korea is an agricultural country like Kenya, almost the same population, almost the same education. But today, Korea's economy is 20 times, not twice, not 3 times, not 10 times, 20 times that of Kenya. Difference? Leadership. Period. Dennis, today we are building 230,000 housing units in every part of Kenya. In Funyula, I was in Funyula, 10-story building. I was in Makwiny, go to Garissa, go to Kisumu, Migori, Eldoret, Kiambu, Nyeri, whatever. And this is just a program of 2 years. If we started building affordable housing 20 years ago, tell me how Kenya would be looking today. It will be a completely different country. You go to Europe, Dennis, and you wonder. You see the streets, you see the tall buildings, and some people imagine they were there. They were not there. They were built by people with a vision, intelligent people with a plan. You know, the reason why we are where we are as Kenya and Korea is where it is the difference is leadership, nothing else.
Mr. President, maybe
that is why I am telling you, Dennis, that we must elect leaders on account of their vision for the country and on account of what their track record of what they have done for the country. And that is, I come to your point. I come to your point in this manner. You have said, what do I tell the leaders in this county? I tell the leaders in this county, as I tell leaders from everywhere, when we finish elections, we put politics on the back burner. We close ranks and we work together for the people. You know, we support, and I support leaders even if they don't come from my political formation, as long as they are doing the right thing, as long as we are together in figuring out how to take Kenya forward. Are we together? That's what I was today with Governor Malombe, and we may come from different political persuasions, but we are united in the development of Kitui County. I was yesterday with the leaders of Makwiny. I see many people trying to vilify those leaders. You know, oh, why were you with the president? We are workers. Sisi ni wafanyikazi ya wananchi. Governor ni mfanyikazi ya wananchi. Ikifika mahali ya kuungana ndio tuweze kufanya kazi ya wananchi, we must stand together, we must have synergy so that we can move forward. Finally, unajua watu wa Ukambani ni watu wazuri sana. And I say that without fear of any contradiction. Na ndio nimesema nobody should take advantage of the good people of Ukambani kuchezea hawa karata hii apata potea ya upinzani all the time. That's why I've said I'm better my mind. I must work with these people of Ukambani to make sure that they play their rightful role in the government of Kenya for now and the future. And that is why I come here, and I'm going to spend 4 days here discussing with the people of here how to move things forward in Ukambani. As you see, there is a setup here. I am going to be meeting 10,000 leaders from grassroots leaders from Ukambani. Why? Because we need to agree what are the most important things for this Ukambani to change. And they need to understand my vision. This is not about politics. This is about a country. This is about a region. How do we move Kenya forward? And you see, I have to persuade many Kenyans to understand why we need a national infrastructure fund, why we have to do housing, why we have to do what we are doing. And you see, unless you persuade people, they will not come with you. You know, that is why I take time. Why am I spending 3 days in this place? It's not because I'm idle. It's not because I don't have work to do. It's not because I'm a tourist. No. Because I take my job seriously. And I want to make sure that the people of this county and the people of Ukambani understand that they are part of this government, they are part of the government of Kenya, and their issues matter to me as the leader of this nation today as much as it matters to all the other issues from all other communities and all other regions matter to the government of Kenya.
Maybe, Mr. President, before we move on to the next question, I would like to add a question there. Because we are in Cumberland.